Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm showing you today how to make two kinds of vegan ice cream. The first kind that we're making is going to be this creamy vanilla ice cream, and this is out of this book. I got this as a gift from my partner's sister. It's called Nice Cream, and it's 80 different recipes for healthy homemade vegan ice creams. There's two main bases that you can use for vegan ice cream. One of them, which we're gonna do for this vanilla ice cream, is soaked cashew nuts and coconut milk, and that's the base for the ice cream. The other one that we're gonna make, which we'll be doing after this, is this chocolate. We're gonna do a chocolate strawberry banana, frozen banana base ice cream, and then we're gonna bring them both together with some vegan brownies and some chocolate fudge sauce and have a really amazing dessert. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is soak some cashews. This is 3/4 cup of cashews in this recipe. Just raw cashews. You want to soak those in hot water. I usually just bring water up to temperature in a kettle up to about boiling point, and then soak them in a bowl. You don't have to do it overnight. I'm going to strain these real quick. As I was saying, you don't have to strain these overnight. You can you don't have to soak these overnight. You can just soak them for about 3 or 4 hours. And then make the ice cream. The next ingredient is going to be the coconut milk. This is 1 full can of full fat coconut milk, so just the regular coconut milk that you would get at the store, and that's just going to go straight into the blender as well. And we'll get us a little spatula out here to make sure we get every last drop. Just want to get all of that coconut milk. You can just pour it straight from the can if you want. I just wanted to put it in this bowl here for aesthetic purposes. All of that coconut milk in along with the cashews. And then the next thing is going to be about 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is going to be your sweetener for your ice cream, and you can use agave here. If you're not vegan, you could use honey, but I wouldn't recommend using honey because obviously it's not vegan. But yeah, agave, maple syrup, any of those, or even just straight up sugar or sugar syrup. The last ingredient is going to be vanilla extract, and this is about a teaspoon of vanilla extract here. So all this is just going into the blender, and we're going to blend it together. Alright, like I said, you just want to blend that until it's completely smooth and creamy. And it's going to be slightly runny. For this particular base, for the coconut milk base, you're going to need this ice cream maker here. And this is a Cuisinart ice cream maker. The second ice cream that we're going to make, you don't necessarily need the ice cream maker for. You could you just need a blender for that. Okay, so this is the bowl that comes with the ice cream maker, and you stick it in the freezer and get it completely frozen. So you want to make sure you do that ahead of time. And we're gonna stick it into the ice cream maker here, like so. Make sure it's locked in, and then we're gonna put the churner down in here, just like that. We're gonna put the lid back on. And you can pop the top off of it here and then take your mixture. So we want to start the ice cream maker here, and on this it's got a few different settings. It's got ice cream, gelato, and sorbet. We're just going to do the ice cream setting, and once you hit start, it's on about 25 minutes, so that's fine. We'll leave it on 25, and we'll go ahead and hit start, and it's going to start spinning, and you just want to pour the liquid mixture into the ice cream maker. Every last drop of it. So as this spins inside of this machine, the cold freezer bowl is going to actively be stirring the ice cream with the churner tool, and the outside of the freezer bowl is going to create that nice creamy texture. It's going to kind of bring this mixture into a soft serve ice cream consistency. this has actually only been about 15 minutes, but I can hear that it's pretty much ready to go. And we're gonna pull it out here and I'll show you what it looks like. Wow, look at that. Look at how soft it is, but it's all just thickened up so nicely. All right, so let's get a spoon here and taste it, and then we'll throw it in a container and stick it in the freezer. So creamy. It really does look like ice cream you would buy at the store. I can tell that shot's a little bit overexposed, but hopefully you can see it really well. Wow. Yeah, definitely once it's frozen, it'll thicken up a little bit, and it'll be even better. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out and stick it in a container. So we got it all in a container, and it's absolutely massive here. This is one of those like 16-ounce deli containers, so good bit of ice cream here. And we'll throw a lid on it and stick it in the fridge, or in the freezer. Perfect. All right, so the next ice cream that we're gonna make is the one with frozen bananas as the base. This is the one that you don't need an ice cream maker to make. The only difference between making it with an ice cream maker and not is that you don't want to add the whole amount of oat milk or other plant-based milk that you're using. That way it stays thicker, and the extra milk doesn't water it down and make it you know, like a more runny mixture. Because you can eat this straight out of the blender if you do it really thick. So you want to do a lot more frozen fruit to milk, or to oat milk. So for this particular recipe, we're doing a cup of strawberries, a cup of bananas, and so those are going to go straight into the blender. And we're also going to do about a tablespoon of sugar. This is just some organic cane sugar that I have here, and I'm going to do a heaping tablespoon. All right. We're gonna do 1.5 tablespoons of the cacao. And this cacao right here is what's gonna make this a really chocolatey ice cream. This is just Ghirardelli's unsweetened cocoa powder. Sorry, I think I said cacao earlier, but you can use cacao or cocoa powder, either one. I'm using cocoa powder for this recipe. And then for the oat milk, we're gonna go with 2 to 3 tablespoons. And like I said, here is where you would want to add less oat milk if you want to eat this right away. That way it's nice and thick. And then for the vanilla, we are just gonna do a little bit, probably about a teaspoon here of vanilla. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna give this a blend. And if it needs more oat milk to kind of blend up, then you can add more, but just don't add too much because it'll get runny. So just start on low and then work your way up. Okay, so I want to stop here and show you just how thick this is. So let me pull out a little bit of it. So you can see right now it's not completely blended up, but it is very, very thick. So if you have, as long as you have a blender, you can stop anytime you want when you think it's mixed well together, and just eat it just like that. What I'm gonna do real quick, because it's already really thick, I'm gonna add some more oat milk, and we're gonna continue to blend it. So I'm gonna add another tablespoon or so of oat milk. Alright, so this is more of the consistency that we want to see for the ice cream maker. Still pretty thick, but definitely a lot creamier and smoother. So what we're going to do now is transfer this over into a container. And we're going to stick it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Let me show you the texture here. So we've got a really nice creamy texture. Like I said, you can eat this just like this right now. It's basically like a smoothie bowl, but a lot thicker and richer with that cocoa powder in it. Alright, so lid on and into the freezer for about 15 minutes. We've had it in the freezer for a little bit, and I've actually sat it back out and let it get a little bit runny again so we can go into the ice cream maker here. So we're going to turn it on ice cream, let it start spinning, and we're going to go straight in here. Alright, so here is our ice cream. This is our chocolate strawberry ice cream. Oh yeah, it looks perfect. Oh wow, it's so good. Okay, so we're gonna go into our container, and it's gonna go back into the freezer until we have our brownies ready. Alright, we've got our final product here. The vegan fudge brownies over here, our vanilla and our chocolate ice cream, chocolate strawberry ice cream. I finished it off here with a little bit of roasted walnuts and some of this dark chocolate sauce from Tirani. So absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing vegan brownie and ice cream dessert. I'm literally salivating just sitting here talking about it. I'm almost speechless. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to eat this. So we're gonna try a bite of it right here. Let's get a little bit of the vanilla, a little bit of the chocolate, a little bit of brownie. Oh yeah, the trifecta. Oh my god. Wow. Holy moly. That is incredible. That vanilla ice cream, the chocolate strawberry, the way it goes with that chewy fudge brownie. This brownie right here, you've really got to try this. It's just so, it's so fudgy. Look at that. Wow. So amazing. I'm going back in for a little more here. A little more, a little more, a little more. That's a little too big of a bite. Oh man, feels like it's my birthday. Wow. All I have to say is wow. Thank you so much for watching this video and the ice cream video, whichever one you're here from. I'm just using this same clip for both. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video and enjoy this recipe and give it a try. Like I said, you can make the chocolate strawberry ice cream without an ice cream maker. Just do it in the blender and make it really thick. And the brownie recipe is a really quick, easy one to make. It'll only take you an hour or so, so definitely give it a try. Finish it off with some toasted nuts and some chocolate sauce, and this right here is like a birthday dessert. So like I said, I really appreciate you watching, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing for more daily vegan content like this, and I'll catch you on the next one.